Hello everyone. For today's lesson, we are going to be tackling the fundamental skills of soccer that are needed for today's activities. Alright, for passing the ball, we're going to go ahead and use 3 movements in order for us to successfully pass the ball. Those 3 movements are going to be in order: step, back, and swing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and show what those 3 movements look like. So, for our first movement, step, we're going to go ahead and take our non-kicking foot, also known as our non-dominant foot, and which happens to be my left leg right over here. We're going to go ahead and take it and step and place your foot right next to the ball. So, take your non-dominant foot and then step right next to the ball. Not too close to it, not too far, just right next to it. And now, for our second movement, back, we're going to go ahead and take our kicking foot or our dominant foot and go ahead and take our leg, which happens to be my right, and then bring it back just like so and raise it up just a bit. And we're going to be standing on our non-dominant foot like so. And then for the third movement, swing, we're going to go ahead and take our leg, our dominant kicking leg, from this position and then use the momentum to swing the foot forward just like so. Now, we also have to make sure that when we're swinging or passing the ball, we're going to go ahead and use the inside sole of our dominant foot, which right over here, happens to be right here. So, we're going to go ahead and do these 3 steps again. So we're going to go step, back, and then swing forward. Now, when you put them all together, this is how it should look like. Alright, now, for striking the ball, we're going to go ahead and use the same 3 steps that we used for passing. However, we're going to go ahead and change 2 things. So the first thing we're going to change is we're not going to go ahead and use the inside sole of our foot, but we're going to use the laces. And then for the second part, we're going to go ahead, before we go ahead and go into the movement, we're going to run into the strike. And we're going to go ahead and bring our back foot farther back so we can generate more momentum. Alright, now, for striking the ball, we're going to go ahead and use the same 3 steps. So like we know before, step, back, swing. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and step right next to the ball with our non-dominant foot, swing your foot back, and go ahead and swing it forward into the strike. Now, we're going to go ahead and change the placement of where we want the ball to hit on our foot. So, from before we're passing, we went ahead and hit the ball with the inside sole of our foot right over here. However, for striking, we're going to go ahead and have the ball hit right on the laces of your foot, right around this area over here. So, just go ahead and look at this. Step, back, and swing right and forward, just right on the laces as best as you can get it to. And we're also, in order to generate more power to successfully strike the ball, we're going to go ahead and do 2 more things. We're going to go ahead, before we go into the ball, or strike the ball, we're going to go ahead and give us a little running start so we can generate momentum before we step in. And we are also going to go ahead and, when we swing our foot back, we're going to go ahead and bring it just a little farther back than we usually do for a pass. So, you go ahead and add those 2 things into the mix. So generate momentum. We're going to go ahead and step, swing the foot just a little farther back, and drive your foot with the laces facing the ball so sort of strike it. Now, if we go ahead and bring all those steps together, this is how it should look like. As we come to the end of the lesson, let's go ahead and recap what we learned. So, we learned the 3 steps that we need in order to successfully pass and strike a ball, which are step, back, and swing. And we went ahead and put those into practice. And those are the 2 skills that we need in order to complete the activities that we had planned for this lesson. Thank you for listening.